Hello everybody and welcome to Wonderfully Hopeless Colors. This is going to be a coloring, mostly books but some supplies and miscellaneous things to do with coloring haul. Stack's a little large, but you know, so I'm going to get everything moved over. And in no particular order, kind of just the way it was in the stack. So the first thing I bought were these glitter markers from Five Below. And if I can find, I was actually pretty surprised. Let's see if I can find where I swatched them. Yeah. So these are the colors, and I don't know if you can see, it's kind of they're shiny. This is just a regular Ohuhu alcohol marker, and then these are the glitter ones, and they're not like super glittery, but they definitely have a shimmer to them. So I got those. And I got some scratch and sniff, because you can't do strawberry shortcake without scratch and sniff, right? Stickers, and I am going to use these for like picking colors for mandalas. I'm definitely a girl of the late 70s, early 80s when the original strawberry shortcake came out. So there's that. Gotta keep things out of my way. And then today I ordered three of the front loading frames. I am going to use these to display some of my pictures in my workspace. Kind of motivation. So I got 3 of those. I'll just put them up with command strips. That's usually what I do. Get that out of my way. Alright. Then next up we have Maria Trolle's Universe. I decided I was gonna do Jamie's Coloring Love, the back to front coloring for 2025. I'll give you a little bit of a peek. That's where I'm at so far. But hopefully that wasn't my husband. I don't know. It hasn't come across my watch yet. Everything gives me alerts because I need to be able to answer my husband. And there's the watch. It was my husband. So now I get to stop and go pick my husband up. Okay, I'm back. Husband is now home, so we'll see how this goes. All right, as I was saying, I bought this book and I was giving you a little bit of a sneak peek. So I should have it finished by the end of the week. I just have a few more things left to do, and I have the rest of the week to get done. So that's where I'm at with that one. All right. All right. I bought 2 PDF books off of Etsy from Inky Wonderland. I only have one printed right now, but that was the Animal Valentines. And I don't do a ton of Valentine's Day coloring, but they were super cute and easy. And so I said, why not? I was looking for some easy like alcohol markers, and they're printed single-sided. I just have them in here doubled up. And I was thinking these might be the pictures that I start with in my picture frames. Some of them anyway. Cute. Love the otter. And the sheepy. And the dragon. The dragon, I think, is going to be the first one I want to try, because I want to try doing the gemstones. Alright. And then I did the Kawaii Princesses, but I haven't printed those off yet. So I need to get those printed and put in my binder. Alright, so there's that. And then I bought a few. Wonderful luck. Battery died. Alright, so I picked up a few Mythic Graphics. I think this one, yeah. So this one was slightly used. So this one was started to color. And then there's one more. That one was also started. And it looks, or at least this one is marker based. So, and given what it looks, I'm going to say water marker. So I'm going to just finish this one just to play around with the water marker and coloring, and then going over it, because like some of this is, I don't know what's up with that, and there's some weirdness here, but I'm going to try finishing it with some water-based markers and then coloring it. So I got Magical Earth by Joseph Kattenbang. And then I got Menagerie by Fabiana Attanasio. And I think this one was also used, but I don't know that this one had anything colored in it. I think this one ended up yeah, untouched. So I got that one, and then this one was harder to find because it's out of print, but this is Imagine by Joseph Kattenbang again, and I got this one on eBay. I found it. So I got this one. So I got those. And then I went on a little bit of I saw some stuff on eBay, so let me get out the rest of what I got on eBay. So I found this one, and this one had been colored in, obviously, by a little kid. I gave up erasing this one because there's some marker and some colored pencil, and I probably won't never color it, but I might be able to salvage it if I decided I wanted to. But the rest of the pages I erased, and it should be good enough for me to color over the top of it. So I got this one. My husband actually had bought the coffee table book, and so when I saw the coloring book, I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. And then the next two I got, they're coloring books, but they're more for school than they are me coloring. I would like to be able to teach zoology at some point, and so I really liked these pages. It's a nice thing to give like sub-plans or different activities. Extra credit for after a test. And this book, the Reptiles coloring book, this one has a lot of good information, and the pictures are really good. I use these coloring books for like human anatomy and different stuff, so I really like these for education, and they had some great pictures. So these kind of are for work in the hopes that I get to teach zoology. I could use them in biology, but they're more for teaching zoology. Alright, move that. I'm going to have to clean up the mess behind my bed when I'm done. Alright, on the same vein of bought for work, so I saw Candace's at Happy Catastrophes video about this book, And I teach forensic science. And this is great for my first unit in forensic science where they do observation skills. So the reading and then having to find the clues in the picture are great for that. So I actually got this to use with my students. So there's that one. All right, the next two, one's a complete bust, I think, and the other one, I'm not sure. So this one, endangered species, and these four on the, or these six looked pretty decent. And then I opened the book, and like the leopard is fine, the rhino is fine. That's not an orangutan. If you look at that face, that looks like they put a gorilla face on an orangutan. So, I didn't care for that. I'm going to say, gonna be hard to tell the difference between the black rhino and the Javan rhino. Do I know what the differences are off the top of my head? No, but what is this growing out of his horn? They don't have things growing out of their horns. I don't know what that is that's coming off the body. This book started giving me a lot of AI, bad AI vibes. I mean, that looks like a picture. And then compare that to that. So, like, this one's not bad. This is obviously not the jam I'm going for in this book. So there's quite a few in here that, and I mean, the line art on this African wild dog is horrible. The blue whale is, yeah, that's just horrible. And again, with the weirdness on the elephant's forehead, if you're going for endangered species, you're talking to somebody who doesn't want to, your target audience is not people who want to see them captive. So the golden tamarin is fine. The Iberian lynx, again, the line art is not great, but that's not the right beak, really, I don't think, for that bird. That's, you know, some of them are fine. That is not, that's a monitor lizard, but that's not really very good representation of a Komodo. The okapi is okay. But anyway, look, to be said that this disappointed me a great deal. And I got another one. Now this one is much better. It looks like actual art. And it's way more what I wanted. So you have something on the animal. You have the animal in a more natural habitat. And that looks like a Borneo pygmy elephant. That looks like a snow leopard. Okay, the axolotl is cute and not exactly what they look like, but it's freaking cute. The condor, again, much better. That is much more what that particular bird looks like. Hey, it's an artistic rendering of a blue whale, but it at least looks a lot better than the other one did. I am not as familiar with these, so there's a good okapi. And not the greatest Philippine eagle, but it's not the worst one I've ever seen, and it at least has it where it belongs. Red-crowned crane. Anyway, this one, for a biology teacher and an animal lover, this is much more, this is too cartoony, but I can at least tell you that, hey, that's what that's supposed to look like, more or less. Manatee, that's what manatees look like. They have the pangolin. So I like this book a lot better. I can see myself coloring in this book. The paper is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Amazon paper. But I like the, I really wanted something with the endangered species, and I have the one by, see, there's an orangutan. So that's what they look like. And then you look at, where is it? This is what really irritated me. That's the face of an orangutan. That is not. That looks like two animals. I mean, the fur, but the... No. And that's what really turned me off of the book, is it's like... I mean... I really... This is way more what I had intended, and this is something that I will enjoy coloring in. I don't know that this one has an artist listed. Oh, yeah, we have a signature here. I don't know. This one, I liked. This one, there are some images in here that are good, and then there are some that are not. But overall, I was very disappointed in this book. So, that one good, that one not so much. Moving on. Belabor that point too much. I got Imaginaria in the Wild from Ollie's. We just got one here in town, and yeah, you can't tell that I like the animals. Even if I don't color in this one, I just loved the art in this one. So, I got that one. We're almost done, which is good because I gotta cook dinner. And then the last thing I bought was some Super Tips. So I got just the regular 50 set. I have a set of these at work, but they're going to stay at work. The kids use them. I have a giant coloring poster that I break out actually right about this time of year for the kids to work on. And then I have the pastels. So I want to try these in, where was it? I want to see if, I'm just gonna hazard a guess that these watercolors were the Super Tips. And so I'm going to have a go at matching at least this gray, and then finishing off some of the stuff and the sky if I can. And I figured I'd have the best luck with the Super Tips. So I'm gonna base it, and then I'm gonna try going over it with colored pencils. So that is everything supply-wise that I bought in January. I have a few other things on the list, but I'm going to not buy them until next month. So I hope you enjoyed. I am, yeah, and there goes the bird, going to be hopefully filming my completed pages within the next few days, as soon as I finish the one I showed you. And my February plans soon, because I have a good idea of what I want to do for February. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.